everyone, I'm Lucia Matuonto, and I'm going to talk about embracing what makes you you, turning your personality into a superpower. Every day we listen to things like take that pill, take these vitamins, do this routine, be happy, speak up, be a better listener, use these injections, visit our clinic. You cannot live your best life without this product, this class, this face cream. You will be happier. You will become a new you, new personality, new body, new face for low, low price. It's never ending. Have you ever noticed how much time we spend trying to be perfect? We chase this impossible ideal, thinking we need to fit into a certain mold, all while overlooking the very things that make us unique. But what if I told you that these very things, the ones sometimes wish you could hide, are actually your superpowers? There is nothing wrong with you. You are who you are. Cherished. Embrace it. Be comfortable in your own skin. It's time to stand up and shine. Think about something you've always been insecure about. For me, it's always been that I think that I talk too much. Some people might be annoyed by that, like my sister. But let me tell a story. When I was in university, I ended up being the only person elected to be valedictorian. I gave a speech at my graduation for hundreds of people at the ceremony. And what about having a terrible sense of direction, like me? While others confidently navigate with a visual memory, some people get lost just going around the block, even with GPS. Others may dismiss it as a flaw. But here's the thing, those people always end up taking the scenic route, stumbling upon hidden gems they were never meant to find. And every journey becomes an unexpected adventure, transforming even the simplest errand into an epic tale of detours and discovery. So, how many of you ever felt embarrassed about something you do? Maybe you get lost in your thoughts and never remember people's names. Maybe you laugh a little too loudly at your own jokes, or maybe you miss the punchline entirely. What if instead of feeling self-conscious, you celebrate those imperfections as your superpower? Imagine how that simple shift in your perspective could change everything. Today, we are going to dive into how we can embrace our imperfections, especially with a sense of humor, by being happy with who we are. This can lead to greater acceptance, greater self-acceptance, and joy. So instead of viewing our quirks as flaws or seeking perfection, let's explore how they can actually be our greatest strengths. So we all present ourselves differently depending on where we are or who we are with. We wear multiple masks throughout our lives. Professionally, in the office, laid back, at home, and daydreamer in social settings. But no matter how much we try to mask or even change our true selves, our real self deserves time to shine. Pop culture is full of examples like this where imperfections are embraced. Erin Brockovich, who was regarded as loud and hot-headed, is one of the most prominent consumer advocates we have today. And take Forrest Gump, who was constantly belittled and underestimated. His sincerity and courage led him to accomplish incredible things. Even X-Men, they are mutants, but became superheroes that save our world or our planet. These stories remind us that what others initially perceive as weaknesses or, let's say, imperfections can often become our greatest assets. It's all about embracing who we are and finding strength in our uniqueness. This is the inspiration behind my latest book entitled Homegrown Superheroes. It's a fun story about characters putting their differences aside, coming together to putting on the show of a lifetime. Actually, each character has unique traits that might seem odd to others, but those traits ultimately become their superpower. It is a reminder that we all do things differently, but that's what we should embrace. In the book, we meet many characters from the fictional town of Peaceful Valley. These characters are all comically imperfect, whether it's terrible time management or the inability to listen. This always caused a lot of disagreements. But due to an economic crisis, the citizens teamed up to save the town. I'm not going to give any spoilers, but they learn to celebrate themselves the way they are. In fact, this also has psychological benefits. Self acceptance reduces stress. When we are comfortable in our own skin, we strip away the power of negativity, which lowers stress and anxiety. When we accept our quirks as part of our DNA, we begin to appreciate them as integral parts of who we are. This shift leads to more fulfilling lives and a life worth living. All of us have a finite amount of time here on this earth. And the relationship we have with ourselves is the longest. So be kind to yourself. Be good to yourself. Plus, sharing ourselves honestly can strengthen relationships and deepen connections with others. So let's celebrate what makes us different. Let's turn our imperfections into superpowers and find joy that comes with being our authentic selves. Let's start embracing what makes you you.